Hey YouTube, this is Brittany. I'm back for my second video. After my first video, I got a call from a friend, and they asked me to do my video on a woman's work. And I feel like in our generation, that's such a good topic to talk about because whether it be in a relationship or female to female or really just anything, social media, any type of media at all, our worth is so diminished and we allow it. Um, Simply relationships, women don't even understand what they're really putting themselves through and how much it really is affecting their work. Love is no reason ever, it's never ever going to be an excuse for you to allow yourself to diminish your own worth. I've seen so many close friends, I've seen associates, I've seen just so many women, whether it be on any simple, like what everybody watches Love and Hip Hop. There's so many women who put up with so much for love. And I've been in a relationship with somebody who I really thought I was going to be with forever. And I dealt with physical abuse, I dealt with mental abuse, verbal abuse, all types of abuse, and I dealt with it because I thought it was okay because I loved that person. And I understand when somebody says they're gonna stick it out and they're gonna work through it, but there's always that line that you just cannot cross. And as a woman, you have to have enough respect for yourself to never let somebody else cross that line. Because once that line is crossed, your worth starts to be diminished. And our worth really is a huge part of us. And I can admit when I was younger, I didn't have much self worth. I didn't respect myself completely. I ran the streets. I did what I wanted to do, and I woke up. Today, you would never find me doing something I did in high school. I would never deal with anything I dealt with in high school because my worth is so much more than I ever realized it was. And as women, we all want to say men are a big part of why we feel disrespected and why our worth is so low. And I can admit it is partially. Men have a huge part to do with that because just little you calling us out of our name, um, this new little trend people having the word thought coming in and out of their mouth all the time, it's not okay. And you don't realize it and it might be funny now, but it's disrespectful and it diminishes our worth and it's not okay. Like, just think about the stuff you do. As a man, think about what you're doing. Think about, would you want somebody treating your daughter the way you treat whoever you're treating? I know you're men and you do what you're gonna do. Think before you do things. And I know it's hard. You just wanna like whatever, do what you're doing, it's fine, but think. And as women, you gotta do better. Because for a man to call a woman out of her name and you to hop on that bandwagon and do that to that same woman, what does that say about you as a person? As a woman, you cannot demand respect and run around disrespecting the next woman because you don't get respect for disrespecting somebody else. And honestly, I grow every single day. I did things yesterday that I'm not proud of today, but I'm gonna change them because every day my worth can be more than it is. And my worth is never gonna stop growing because I'm never gonna stop growing as a person. And honestly, I think as women, we need to focus on building each other and helping each other and stop bringing each other down. If you see a female doing something that shows no respect for herself, don't hop on the bandwagon and make fun of her and call her out of her name. Whether it be in person, call her to the side. If it's on a social network, inbox her. If you know her personally, call her, text her, let her know like this is not okay. And it's not okay coming from a friend or an associate who cares. It's just not okay. And just tell her that simply and nicely and let her know, like, tomorrow you don't have to be that person. And it could be, honestly, I've been through so much. I'm one of the least judgmental people you will ever meet in your life. I've had my days of judgment, and I don't want to judge anybody else. And I honestly feel like anybody in the world could come to me with anything, and I'm going to help you. You could have been a prostitute yesterday, and I'm going to tell you, you know what? Today, as long as you go out and look for a real job or you do something that benefits you, that's not diminishing you as a woman and who you are and your worth, in my eyes, you're no longer a prostitute. And even if you were, so what? Fix it. Don't be that. It's that simple. And I really want ladies to watch this and really think about what you're doing to each other. And you can't blame it on men anymore because it's not always the men. And when it is the men, it's because we let the men do what they do. We let social media present us as they present us. And you've got to change that. So, like I said, it's simple. Just help each other. Your worth really defines who you are, and you're so much greater than the way a lot of you perceive yourself. You're really so much greater. And I've been at the lowest. Like, I've been at the lowest, and I can honestly say I'm working my way up. I'm not at my greatest potential, but I'm going to be one day because not only am I fixing myself, I want to help fix every other woman who feels like she's not what she can be. So, to start with, ladies, don't deal with what you're dealing with in your relationships because that is a huge part of taking away all your worth. Do not put up with somebody who feels like it's okay to do what they do over and over again. And I promise you, like I said, being with somebody who I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, the tears I cried every day missing that person never ever hurt as much as the tears I cried that they caused. It never hurt. And being able to get over that is going to make you so much more of a woman. And it's going to make you such a better person in the end. And you're going to be able to help the next person. Ladies, just help each other. Like, help each other. Stop hurting each other. Help each other. That's just what, that's it. It's that simple. And that's all it is. So I'm hitting 8 minutes. I just want to thank you for watching all of it. If you did, it does mean a lot. And I'll be back. And I encourage anybody, you can, if you know me, you can call me, you can text me. My email is bewald09@yahoo.com. You can email me. You can, if you know me on social network, write me there, whatever. And I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to do my best to help you. Like, we're all going to be great. Eventually, we're all going to be great. And you got to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. But again, thank you, everybody. And I'll be back soon.